Hello everybody again. So it's me, Julie. Today I'm going to show you how to make another taco from the quarantine taco series. Hoy vamos a hacer huevos rancheros but taco style. So everything that you would do for huevos rancheros, but we're going to put it inside a taco. Okay? So what you're going to need is some onion. I had some purple left over, so I'm going to use the rest of that. And I used half of a medium onion of white onion. And then I have a serrano there, and I have a jalapeño here. You can put more or less, or just the jalapeno. It's up to you. And then we have some garlic. That's already like 2 medium cloves. And then I have a third one because I love garlic. I love garlic. For the huevos rancheros, I love to use cherry tomatoes. I feel like it's a little bit sweeter and it's just more flavorful. So I have some here. And then I like to add cumin to mine. I do some salt, some extra garlic powder just in case on hand. So salt, pepper, and eggs and tortillas, which I'll show you that part after. We're gonna get some cherry tomatoes. I like my salsas and stuff a little chunky, so I'm just cutting them in half, and then I'm cutting them in half again, and then just putting it there. And then for this big guy, it really depends, like I said, on your spice level. We can't be friends if you don't like spicy. You've heard that one before, huh? Okay, so I'm just gonna cut that. Jalapeños and like serranos, any type of chile, they hold more of their spice in the seeds and these little veins, so you could take them out or you can leave them in. Since we're already using a serrano and left the seeds into that one, it's gonna already be pretty spicy, so I'm gonna take that out. If you are cutting chile, one of the things that a professor taught me in school was if you put a little bit of oil, no te enchilas los dedos. So this is a pretty big one, so I'm thinking we might only use half. So we're just gonna put this over here. Okay, so I think that that's gonna be enough for what we're gonna do. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the rest of this little garlic here. A little secret too, like probably everybody knows, just smash it a little bit and it helps you take off that little skin. And then just mince it. Okay, so now when you have all of your stuff together, this is also called mise en place, like everything in place. It just makes it easier for you when you get to the stove and you're going to start cooking, that you already have everything ready and you're not like cooking and going and cooking and going. I used to do that all the time, but then I just kind of felt like it took a lot longer for me to finish cooking and I would get really hungry and hangry. So it's just nice to have everything ready. So follow me to the stove. Okay, so we're back over here by the stove. Before we continue, I just want to say today is April 4th. It's my little brother, well, not so little, brother Adam's birthday today. So Adam, wherever you are, happy birthday. So you want to get your pan kind of hot before you add the oil. So this is pretty warm, so I'm going to turn it down a little bit. I'm going to add some olive oil. To here, I'm going to add my onion first, just because if you add the garlic, it'll burn right away, and you want to caramelize the onion. So that's gonna go in, always with clean hands. So in there, and we are going to saute this. So you're gonna let this go for maybe about like, I don't know, 60 seconds, and then we'll add the garlic.
A few moments later.
Okay, so it's been like 60 seconds. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to add my favorite part, the garlic. Smell it. Oh, it smells so good. When is smell-o-vision going to be a thing? Like cooking and you smelling it? Oh, imagine. Or teleportation. Like, hey homies, just teleport to my house. So at this point, le vamos a poner el chile. This is, remember, a serrano and then half of a jalapeño. So I think that in like Mexican cuisine or where I'm from, the like Trinity, Holy Trinity is like onion, jitomate, and chile. That's kind of like the mirepoix of like Mexico, I think, in my opinion. Because I think we'd be putting jalapeños, onions, and chile and everything. So take a look at that. What you want is you want the chile to kind of wilt a little bit and get soft. And you're probably like, Yuli, when are you going to add the salt and everything? Well, we're going to add it after we add the jitomates. I also got some pepper, black pepper that we're going to add. I also poured some water because for me, I like it, my salsa for my huevos rancheros a little bit like soupy, I guess is the word. Caldoso, no tanto caldo, like not a lot of broth, but anyways, you'll see what I'm talking about. Seconds. So when you're cooking, it's always good to use your sense of smell, like smell it, make sure that everything is kind of smelling the way you're wanting it to. Taste it to make sure that, you know, it tastes the way you want, whether it has enough salt, whether it's sweet or spicy, whatever it is to your liking. And another one is visual. So when you're cooking something, if it doesn't look right, it's probably not right. Or if it needs some more time, you can tell by just looking at it. So you here, if you look, it looks like the chiles, they turned a nice like lighter green, and it's just going to be another like more 60 seconds before it gets to like where I want it visually. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my cherry tomatoes. What are these called in Spanish, Chayo? Cherry tomatoes? I'm just kidding. Jitomatitos? I'm just kidding. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and add them in. Ooh, you can hear that sizzle. Okay. Point. I will add my cumin that I ground up. So cumin I'm going to add a little bit at a time. Like I said, it's all by taste too. So I like to add cumin tonight. And then we're going to add some salt. Again, add a little bit as you go with the salt and like the other kind of spices because it's easier to add more than to take out. Also with chile, like si le echas un montón de chile, te vas a enchilar o va a estar muy picoso, that you're going to either have to dilute it with water or make another batch of whatever you're doing. So it's not as spicy or it's not as salty or seasoned. So just a little as you go, taste it, try it to your liking. Some pepper. Okay, and so then we're just gonna move it around. I'm gonna let this go for about like maybe 2 minutes. Okay, so I turned up the heat, as you can tell by all the steam here. And I'm squeezing them and crushing them, I guess is a better word for that. So crushing them. And now I'm going to turn it down. And at this point, what I'm going to do is add the water. And with the water too, just add a little bit at a time, just so you can get the consistency that you want. Once it starts boiling, the water will evaporate. So just add a little bit at a time. So you're going to let this go for a little while, for a little bit. What I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to taste it. Be careful because it's probably going to be really hot. I don't think I want to add any more salt or cumin. So turn it down to like medium. I'm going to cover it, and then I'm going to make some over medium eggs, and then I'm going to heat up some tortillas, and I'll see you back here for assembly. Okay, so we have our eggs ready. We have our warm tortillas. We're going to put some cheese. This is queso panela. It's different than queso fresco because it's not as wet. And then we have some avocado. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab your tortilla, and then you're gonna grab your egg, put it on there, and then you're gonna grab some of your ranchero salsa, and you're gonna put it on top. Ooh, yummy. Then you're gonna get some of the cheese, put some on top. I like a lot of cheese, so I'm gonna keep adding cheese. And then get some avocado. Let's see if my chopstick skills work. So I'm gonna grab major avocado moment there. Okay, so that's your taco, and it's ready to eat. Okay, so now my favorite part, to try the taco. Ready? It's so good. That is so good. You should make it. Super good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe, and I hope that you make it and tell us how it went. And please stay tuned to our other videos for other taco recipes that are going to be coming out soon. Bye. Stay safe.
Cuídense.